right, what's up, everybody? Welcome into the live stream here.
Hello
Kelly,
there.
what's going on? What's going on? How you doing?
Hello, hello.
There
Yes,
we
let's
go.
get it on that one.
Woo!
Hi,
Player
everyone.
page. It's time.
Oh, well, thank you again for patience. And hey, I need Jacksonville friends in here to chime in and vouch for us that we're way better at starting tournaments on time than live streams.
It's guaranteed something's gonna go right.
I mean, thankfully we
man.
don't have password protected tournaments.
That's
So,
facts. We need two-factor authentication to start the tournament here.
right. Yeah, that's
Oh,
that's
man.
where we're at.
I love it.
You know, I even try and make all my passwords the same, and I still can't get in. So
You should never do that, by
Anyways.
the way, chat.
Anyways, all right, guys, welcome in. We're glad that you're here. We're super excited to be here because we are just days away from this massive event.
Yes.
And that feels like an understatement because we've got nearly 1,100 players registered just between 8-ball and 9-ball alone. We've heard quite a number of you are planning to join us for the MiniMania tournaments that are going to be going on.
Let's go.
We're excited
Come on.
about that. There's 3 venues, 130-something teams across the 2 formats. It's going to be big. So we're
Yeah.
excited to kick things off soon. Starting with today.
Yes.
Excuse me, my voice is going out, and I'm hoping it holds on till
I was going to
till
say,
Friday.
it's time to buy my giant pack of throat lozenges again.
Right, yeah.
Oh, man.
So, hey, congratulations to the teams that are here, that are on the bracket. We're excited. Hopefully you've already been on the website here and seen your position on the bracket and have a good plan for arriving with us either Friday or Sunday, depending on if you're 8-ball or 9-ball. If your league operator is planning to be here in Jacksonville with us, please reach out to them and give them a huge, huge, huge thank you.
Yes, 100%.
Yes, because this thing is mega and it's requiring all hands on deck. And we are stretched thin
Yep.
on the schedule with nearly 25 league operators coming and probably another 15 to 20 players locally who have volunteered their time. So say thanks to any of the volunteers that you see while you're
Yeah.
here.
Seriously, guys, thank you all so much.
Because keyword volunteers, they're all volunteers.
Yeah.
So I know that we're all your league operators and it's kind of the gig, but we're also here doing this as extra. So say thanks. But anyways, hopefully you saw a really exciting drop online 2 days ago, I think it was.
Yep.
Pre-orders for merch.
Oh, yeah.
Head
Yeah,
over to that
100%
vendors
here.
tab there.
It's going to be great.
Yeah. So if you didn't see, you can get some pre-orders for merch. Get in there, get purchasing. Those event T-shirts, if you saw, are pretty darn cool. They kind of have like this concert-style tee. It's got all the team names on there. You're going to want one. So, and in this live stream, we're going to tell you a free way to get them.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, take a look at that. Oh, that's amazing. I love it. Love the fact it's got the logos at the bottom here, and you're absolutely right here. It has all the host locations. This is very
It's
very
cool.
concert style, if I can say the word.
Yeah.
Goodness gracious.
So you're going to want it. Grab it.
Love
You
it.
can pre-order, skip the line.
Yeah.
The APA official merch is going to be at Cue Ball Billiards, the dinosaur one. So make sure you can pre-order, swing by just to pick it up, or you can go and peruse all the good stuff over there, which you're going to want to stop by. There's other vendors as well.
Challenge accepted. I like it. I like it.
So get in there and grab those. There will be sales desks, so a little bit of logistics. We're going to mix in logistics with rules just to make sure everybody has their questions answered when you get here. At each of the locations, there will be a sales desk. And at each of those sales desks, depending on where you are, the kind of focus might vary slightly. But you'll be able to purchase MiniMania.
Yeah.
So you can buy your MiniMania entries and register at any of the 3 at that sales desk. You'll be able to get your billiards bus tickets if
There we
you
go.
want to hop on.
Yeah.
And you will have access to this. There will be a QR code there if you want to make some pre-orders at any of the other locations, and then head over to Cue Ball to pick those up. So make sure you stop by that sales desk if any of those are appealing to you, which they should be.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, definitely take advantage. You don't want to miss out on this way to take advantage of I mean, this year's amazing job that everybody has pulled together to make happen. So
Yes.
Yeah.
I know we're having some volume issues, and Tim was turning knobs
Yeah,
and
it should be
things.
good now.
Feel free to give us a thumbs up that we're doing better now. I'm speaking up also. But, hey, another thing at that sales desk that you're going to find is the billiards bus.
Ooh, let's go.
I like the billiards bus.
Come on, ride the train. Jump on it. Choo, choo.
And you could do some chat GPT work and rewrite
Yeah.
it for the billiards bus.
Yeah, there we go.
That would be fun.
Yeah, let's do that.
Anyways, billiards bus tickets. So it's a steal. It's cheaper than one Uber ride.
Yep.
So if you want to take it just for the day, $10. You want it for the whole time that you're here, $20.
Yeah. You're not going to beat that deal anywhere at all.
It's going to be a good deal. Depending on the day, it will be visiting cue ball beaches, cue ball and beaches cue ball. I was like, what order to say those in? On the days where there are not minis running, which is the first and last days of the event.
Okay.
They're sandwiched in the middle. It'll be visiting Legends cue ball and beaches cue ball on like a 2-hour rotation. So
Oh, that's not bad at all. Yeah.
yeah, enough time to hang out and until the next one comes around and move you.
There you go.
So
Yeah.
if you want to take that billiards bus, plan ahead. On that note, the part of the big appeal for billiards bus, let me speak to all our friends who maybe don't know Jacksonville well. Some of these locations have very limited parking. Some of them, if you go to venues, I believe this information is even here under each venue. Parking info. Yeah, parking 101.
Yeah, important.
If you've never been here, you may want to just take a little glance at the parking situation at each of the locations before you get there so you're prepped and ready, and you can decide where you want to park and where you want to ride. All right. Okay, so to get into some of our logistics, can you click on that schedule tab?
Yeah.
We have, go on down to that lovely graphic. We have some registration windows here. And registration is going to be when your team stops by and picks up your goodie bag, which is
There we
full
go.
of sweet stuff.
All the swag.
All the swag. And that will be where you will handle your team certification statement if you have not already handled it before then, which we're super hoping.
Sneak peek. We're going to show you a way to handle that here in just a moment.
Yes, we're super hoping that you take advantage of that lovely prep work. So, so during those registration windows, make sure you stop in and grab your goodie bags. There's a registration window for 8-ball on Friday. That's in the morning, 8:30 to 9:30, and there's a registration window on Sunday, and that's from 11 to 1 because we have a little bit of a later start for 9-ball.
Woo!
Yeah,
Sleep in.
I won't be sleeping in.
We both were like sleep in.
Nope.
And they were like, we got a 5 and 6 year old on our hands. Like, there you go, sleeping in.
Yeah, and you and I will be at those semifinals bright and early. So
true, very true. Yes.
9-ball, you can enjoy some sleeping in. All right. My pages are out of order. There we go. So let's go over to the brackets, rosters, and eligibility. We mentioned the team certification form, which has a lovely big blue bar. If you haven't been to this website lately,
Right there.
It's
Look.
bright and center and big at the top.
Can't miss it. Hit the drop down.
Yeah. All right. So all of this is information about a team certification statement. We know you're all familiar with them. You all played in the World Qualifier, and you were required to submit them.
Yeah.
Here's just some fun facts about the form, why it's important to you, and why you should take it seriously. So certification is an opportunity for you guys to correct anything that you think is wrong. You can certify higher, lower, or at your current APA skill level. If you certify higher, that means you're letting us know that you think we've got it wrong and you think that you're better than that, and we'll raise you to start the tournament.
Yep.
That's a very fair assessment of your play. If you let us know that you think we got it wrong and you are not actually playing as well as we believe that you can play, thank you for the information. You will still play at your APA assigned skill level.
There you go.
But we will note that you believe that you should be reviewed. The reason that this is so important is because teams who have excessive skill level movement can risk disqualification or other consequences. So make sure that you are monitoring your team's skill levels, and if you believe that there's an issue, fix it. This is how you can do that. Excuse me.
So right here, if you guys take a quick look, you got instructions for team captains. For those, I think you were calling them out as being the tech-savvy ones to be able to sign digitally on there. Something you can definitely do so. You can bring it, you can print it, bring it out to your team, scan it afterwards, whichever way makes it easier for you to do so. But just make sure the big part of that is it needs to be very clear photo, not super blurry, not a bunch of coffee stains spilled on it from passing it around or anything like that. We got to have those. Those are necessary. So make sure you do so. But I think there's a little freebie in there if you get this done ahead of time, right?
Yes. So if you submit this by this Thursday at noon, and I'm going to apologize and explain your short turnaround time here, but if you get it done by this Thursday at noon, then your team will be entered into a free team T-shirt raffle. So those really cool concert-style tees, get a whole set for the whole team on us.
Yeah, they're usually $25 a piece. That's a $200 little freebie right there for just doing something that you're going to have to sign anyways.
You got to do it anyways.
Yeah.
Help us, help you. It's a win-win.
Yep.
So the apology and explanation is all of this. So scroll up for me under the instructions so they can see it. Yeah. All of this low-tech download, sign, scan, email back, or submit back, or whatever it is. It's a Google form, by the way. I know what it is. And but all of that is because we tried so hard to make it a better and more high-tech process. And without having every single player's individual email address, those e-signature programs just didn't want to let us do it the way we wanted to do it. So we fell back on a tried and true method. That's why that note is there, that if you are tech savvy and you have everybody's emails and you want to facilitate e-signing, beautiful. Love it.
Yeah.
More power to you. But we were not able to do that for you from our office. So either option is fine, e-signed or paper. But to be entered into the T-shirt raffle contest, which we will be doing at the beginning of the tournament there, or sometime there on that first day, we'll raffle them away. You need to upload your certification statement here by Thursday at noon.
There we go.
We have more than 1,000 players to double check.
Yeah.
So the ability to get that done a little bit ahead of time, if you want to go back to the website, really helps us out. And we'd love to reward you with some shirts.
Yeah. Yeah, take advantage.
So if you have questions, or if you're taking a look at rosters, which are going to be posted once we're done with our meeting here today, or at some point later today, we're still hand combing through things. There were a lot of roster changes that kind of came in there at the end. So just make sure that you double check the final rosters that we're posting a little bit later today. They'll be right there. And contact us immediately if you notice anything.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Let's keep going. So, CompuSport.
Yeah. I was going to say, we can't drive by on this one here, guys. CompuSport, of course, the official app here that we're using to be able to keep track of everything, get your notifications. This works the same way for those that have been blessed to be able to go out to Vegas to the World Qualifier or to the World Championships out there. Same concept. We'll let you know table assignments, show you who you're up against, the whole 9 yards, and it's a lot of fun. Plus, I'm going to tell you here, a lot of your friends and family will be asking, where's the bracket, where's the bracket, where's the bracket? A lot of times, they'll be coming through live stream a lot. They love to follow your progress as well.
And they can.
Yeah, they definitely can. It's easy to link them to it and be able to send them right on over. So definitely make sure you get the app downloaded now. Go and get it taken care of.
Yep. If you've never downloaded it before, it is free. There are paid versions. You are not required to pay to be able to use it for this tournament.
Yep.
That's up to you if you want to go for those upgrade features or not. One thing to note is CompuSport is going to be how we're going to communicate your table assignments throughout the event. We're not going to stand there on a microphone and yell team names over it. So make sure that you are on CompuSport so that you are receiving those notifications and showing up to the correct table on time. I didn't know is not going to be an acceptable reason for your team to blow by that start time. So make sure that you're on CompuSport. Same expectation in Vegas, guys. This isn't anything abnormal. It's a big tournament. We've got a lot of players to communicate the information with, and this is our most effective and easiest way to do that. So please make sure you're on there and you have your notifications enabled.
So I know we kind of went over it before during the other live stream whenever we showed the brackets here, but obviously I know it's going to come a question of concern. Well, goodness gracious, like I'm at Beaches Cue Ball right now. Am I going to have a table over at Cue Ball to bounce between?
No, 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 no. You get to camp out.
There you
So
go.
if you're starting at Cue Ball Dinosaur, you stay at Cue Ball Dinosaur until you make it to the semifinals. And if you start at Beaches, you stay there until you make it to the semifinals.
There we go.
Off the top of my head, I can't remember which is which. Let me think that through. Cue Ball has the 8-ball finals and 9-ball finals are at Beaches.
Okay.
So if and when you make it to that final day of play, that's the only time that you may be moving venues.
There we go.
Your table assignments on CompuSport will also be super duper clear. It's going to say Beaches Cue Ball Table 1, so please don't go to Cue Ball Table 1.
Yeah, that's easy. That's easy.
Um,
And guys, there's people that get confused with the area around Beaches Cue Ball and Cue Ball because they both happen to be on Beach Boulevard. One is physically at the beach. One is further inland. It's literally, we call it, you have it on here as well. Where was it? I know it was on here earlier. I think under venues.
Yep.
Yeah, venues right here. You'll hear us say, AK, the OG Cue Ball, the Dinosaur Cue Ball.
It was the
right?
first one. It's the OG.
Yep, 100%. The other one is physically a stone's throw away from the beach. So that's the way to remember it. If it has beaches in the name, you better get your flip-flops on because you're at the beach. So.
Alrighty. So also wanted to stick a shameless plug in here for minis. I know we're kind of out of order, but the reason being is all our MiniManias are also going to be on CompuSport. So actually go down to the FAQs, yeah. And keep going. I want to point just to this because we're in the CompuSport area. Keep going. Here we go. How do I see which minis are available? So once these minis go live on CompuSport later this week, CompuSport is busy working behind the scenes for us on that actually today. And so they'll get this schedule live. And once that happens, you can see which ones are actually still available. So the full schedule is here. You'll be able to see on CompuSport what's full, what's not full.
That's amazing.
And follow.
I love it.
Remember that you have to be on site to register. It's cash only to register for any of the MiniManias. It's $25 a player. Doesn't matter what kind of event it is. It's $25 a player. The only exception is that really cool third bullet, which we're super excited about. If you register a Masters team for the first ever Southeast Challenge MiniMania Masters event, say that a bunch. We're going to say it a bunch. If you register with only 3 players, it's still $100 a team.
Yeah.
So that is a per team fee with 3 or 4 players. All the eligibility requirements, skill levels, everything is answered here. Click on the Scotch Doubles events list. Just take a look, guys. There are 4 Scotch Doubles brackets on here.
Ooh, Max 13 is the high tier. Let's go.
Scroll up so they can see.
Oh, man.
All 4 of these events have room for 16 teams. So if any of those look exciting to you, plan ahead with your partner so you guys can get registered. I think they can only see 3.
Oops, sorry.
Yep, there we go. And so plan ahead. Make sure that you're there to get registered when that window opens 24 hours ahead of time.
There we go.
There may be some modifications slightly on Friday as we get things set up as to when those will go on sale. Oh, we'll have the desks. Never mind.
Yep.
Answered my own questions. And then there's a whole bunch of 8 bracket doubles built into that as well, including 1 LO player doubles in there for Saturday night. So there's lots of time slots, lots of player skill level combinations. If you look into the full MiniMania, go to the top, that big old white button, view the full schedule. There's over 75 singles MiniManias built into the schedule here.
Oh, my Lanta.
So you have
it keeps going.
Options.
It keeps going. It keeps. All right, I finally reached the bottom.
With a big sigh of relief that the schedule is done. Notice all the way at the bottom there are a handful at Beaches Cue Ball. They specify very clearly which ones those are. That is for the 9-ball folks staying all the way till Tuesday. Yeah. There will be a handful left there joining us down at the Beaches location.
So we had a great question from Rodney about minimum match requirement. That is underneath the frequently asked questions here. And right there lets you know that you got to be an APA member in good standing and have 20 league scores in one format, 8-ball or 9, within the past 2 years here. 10 scores in each format does not meet this requirement. Very, very important aspect there. There may be some newer people that maybe hopped on your team in the spring time frame, for instance.
And I just want to point out this link here, the rules for participation, this goes to the national website. These are the rules for participation that's in Las Vegas. So if you qualify in Vegas, you qualify here. If you don't qualify there, you don't qualify here.
Yep.
So that's how that works.
They are MiniManias, literally.
There's more information if you go up about the Masters event. So it's going to be played Vegas style. It's up to 16 teams. It is non-handicap Masters style, race to 7 between the 2 players on the table. Vegas style in terms of the tournament, which means that we are playing on a point system. So the first team to 2 points advances.
There we go.
It's not, we're playing on the team points, not the individual points. It's best of 3. We are playing it on 2 tables. It's going to be played on the 9-foot Rassens at Legends. And we are, sorry, I was reading questions and trying to answer my own. We're going to play this on 2 tables. All of these minis are MiniMania Vegas style single elimination minis.
That's good.
So just make sure you are aware. When you register, we're getting a question about the time frame that you can play in Vegas. They require 4 hours between them. We're going to potentially allow 3 hours. We're talking about it, but we won't allow you to register for overlapping any closer than 3 hours.
There we go.
So we're going to see how the tournaments move along before we restrict it to 4. So, okay. So here was the original segue as to why I wanted to jump over to MiniManias too. If we could go back to brackets, rosters, and eligibility.
Brackets, rosters, and eligibility.
We started the MiniMania rabbit hole talking about CompuSport, and the only reason I want to circle back is to say play the MiniManias and thank you, because MiniManias are what supports the use of CompuSport in this tournament.
Yes.
So all the MiniManias, $25 a player, 20 goes back to cash payouts, just like Las Vegas. And the other $5 goes to an admin fee. And in this particular tournament, that admin fee covers the cost of the use of CompuSport for the full Southeast Challenge event. So minis are an important component. Play in them, have a blast, win some cash.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, let's talk about the actual bracket. You're on the brackets. We talked about these earlier. Just to review, I know color coding in columns got a little wonky for some. Yellow starts at 10 a.m. We're calling that our round 1 time slot. Green starts at 3 p.m. That is our round 2 time slot. So it doesn't so much matter which column you are in. It matters what color your box is. So yellow, 10 a.m., green, 3 p.m. Greens, we've heard from a number of you, like match 34 here, sharpshooters, for example, who do not have an opponent. That is because you are going to play the winner of that 10 a.m. yellow box. So if you are sitting in a situation where you have a green box with no opponent, no, you do not have a bye, you are waiting on the 10 a.m. winner.
Yeah. By the way, guys, yellow, use caution the night before. Instead of going to bed late, use a little caution. Green means go, stay up late, have some fun, enjoy some mini-manias, that kind of stuff. But that's the way that I started memorizing it here, instead of kind of left column, right column situation is yellow. You just got to use caution because you got to be up early. So use caution the night before.
And the other thing about these brackets is the rest of those matches on here, these brackets were just for an initial visual to get us started.
Yeah.
We're not going to continue to update these brackets throughout the tournament. That's why we have CompuSport. So make sure you get on there, and all of the match times for the remainder of these brackets will be populated on CompuSport. So as soon as you see that, you can get a good idea for what your path may or may not be, and plan accordingly. But those brackets were just posted here to get us going on who plays where. There is nothing super weird about 9-ball. Everybody's playing 2 p.m.
Yep.
Round 1. You're either at Beaches or you're at Cue Ball. Double check your bracket. Look for your team name there, and we're good to go.
Yeah.
All right. These are modified single elimination brackets. Both of our 2 locations, if you missed our last live stream, have identical 8-foot diamond equipment.
Yes.
So it doesn't matter which one you're at. You're playing on those same tables. That is for the 2 cue ball locations. If you're playing on the minis over at Legends, you're on 7-foot Rassens over there, except for the Masters, who get to make use of the 9-foot.
Let's go. Come on. I love it.
Just remember some standard tournament rules, right? We've got a start time, CompuSport, important, follow along. If no one is there from your team to play that match within 15 minutes of that start time, we've got a problem. That's going to be a declared forfeit. So make sure that you are not, that you are reading that bracket clearly. You understand when you play again. You're at the right location at the right time to play that match. The start times are accurate, so we follow start times pretty well around here, and we will stick to that. We will not call matches early, so we've published a start time, and we know that players make use of that time to run around, so we won't call your match early. You don't have to worry about that. The only reason that you would potentially be called late is if you're waiting on an opponent.
Yeah.
But always make sure you're in that room ready to play at the scheduled start time. We are playing a standard APA races. Everything is just like your World Qualifier, just like Vegas. This is standard format.
Yeah, we all play till it's mathematically impossible for the other team to win.
Yes. And do you know how long it took me to memorize the quick and easy bullets for when that is?
How long did it take you?
Oh, quite a while to put it into like memorable. It's 51 outright.
51 outright, yep.
Or 50 with 3 wins.
Yes. Yep.
Right? Or it's 8 outright and 7 with 3 wins. You're welcome if I just simplified 20 years of the APA for you.
The thing that cracks me up is when I'm doing live stream, especially on 8 ball, is I try to like update the team part, and so like I'll have teams come over there like it's only 3-2 in the team score. I'm like, yeah, but your player's already on the hill, so it's 4-2, and they're like, oh. I was like, that it just becomes important later on because your match may be over. You know, you may only need that one final rack to finish off the match. So
yeah. So we're gonna keep scrolling through here to kind of glance at this just a little tiny bit and talk through some of the other things. I do want to point out, go to the top of this page before we start scrolling too far. These are the 2025 Southeast Challenge game rules, or and specific to this tournament. Scroll up so they can see that, please.
Sorry, which part?
Or that title there.
Oh, title?
And no, this one. Yeah.
Oh.
And the reason I want to point this out is because this is so important for teams traveling to Jacksonville to play in a higher level tournament. Higher level tournament rules, on occasion, different areas implement different kinds of kind of locally specific rules. So please make sure you read over these tournament rules before you come here, because your team is expected to know these rules.
Yeah.
And they may or may not be exactly the rules that you're used to at home. So make sure you're familiar with them so we don't have any issues while you're here.
Yeah, 100%.
We're getting a couple of notes again about volume.
I just turned it back up again. Yeah, guys, let us know here ahead of time if anything's wrong with volume. Everything shows good on our end here, and please do let us know.
Okay. All right. So we're going to go ahead and go on through this real quickly. It's kind of standard rules, practice tables. We're going to announce them when we've got them. If there's no match on them, please don't assume it's a practice table.
Yeah.
And we will announce very cleanly and clearly what tables are available for practice and when. But until we make that announcement, they're not available. Sudden death, we do 3 hours and 45 minutes for 8 ball and 3 hours for 9 ball. We'll call when those go into effect. It's based on time. And once that happens, then sudden death rules apply. We don't even need to go through them. You've played world qualifiers. All of this is pretty standard stuff, how to declare players, your standard coaching rules. Just remember, only your eligible players are allowed to coach.
Yes.
So make sure that you're reviewing that roster when those hot off the press roster reports come out, literally hot off the press. So when those come out here in a few, and make sure that you've addressed any eligibility questions ahead of time. Those are the kinds of things that delay the start of a tournament. You've got the info here. Please make sure you're doing a double check so that we don't have that problem at the start.
100%. And talking about the situation with that with the players as well, if it's a common player and they are choosing to sit out, so that means they are choosing to move on regardless of which team wins here, they cannot be a coach. They have decided to sit out. They are a great cheerleader. They can clap their hands. That's awesome. But they are not a captain. They're not allowed to captain, coach, or provide a coach with advice. That's a no-go.
Absolutely. And thankfully, we have very few common players in this tournament. But if you are a common player and you happen to run into the rare occurrence that your teams are playing against each other, then make sure that you announce yourself to the tournament director in the room at the time and let them know what your choice is for that match.
Yes.
Speaking of tournament directors in the room, we'll take that rabbit hole. This is a 5-day event with 20-something league operators participating. Any of the league operators in the room or official APA staff for an area are going to have lanyards and badges. Most of them will be able to help you. There is going to be kind of a lead tournament director in the room if you have any questions. We will have refs on site, so you can wave a red flag, get it hit watched if you need it.
Go.
There will be minute timers. I'm kind of jumping around a little bit, but you get a 1 minute for timeouts, one per player per rack, regardless of skill level. So all of that will be available to you, but just so you are aware, if ever there is an issue at a table that requires a ref, or if you need further assistance beyond a referee, then you can also ask for a tournament director in the room.
No Vegas Blazers this year for tournament directors.
Tournament directors on the live stream. You heard it. Tim would like to see you dressed to the nines.
I'm just kidding. I always love that part of Vegas, man. I'm like, y'all are so snazzy.
I just want them to come and help. But
yes.
If you want to add the stipulation they need to wear a blazer, that's on you.
I did not. Oh, man. I love it.
Please keep in mind, anytime you've got 200-something people in a pool hall, it's going to be warm in the pool hall. So
we're in
plan
Florida.
Accordingly.
Yeah.
We are in Florida, which, hey, great segue to dress code, too.
Yes, yeah.
Don't uncover too much, ladies. Please make sure that you're paying attention. We don't want to have to tell anybody to put pants on or, to go find a different cut shirt. So please make sure you're dressed appropriately.
Yeah.
Men, cue ball, absolutely no tank tops allowed, men. So please plan ahead and do not have a tank top, or upon arrival, purchase your Southeast Challenge shirt.
That's true. That's an easy way to handle it. Wear the swag.
Hey, another cue ball thing, and I'm sure it's Legends as well, but but they really, 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 really don't like your cups. So
no outside food and drink.
Leave your cup in the car, please.
Yeah.
Do not bring your special cup with you, even if it's water. You're not allowed to have it inside. Okay, let's bring back the rabbit hole. Where did we launch to, and where are we at, Tim?
Oh, we were kind of going over some of the Southeast Challenge rules.
Here we go. We were talking about eligibility. We were talking about common players, those sorts of things. Skill levels, seems timely to bring that in as well, will be printed either at what you certify as, if it's higher, or they're pulled in as your current skill levels. So it's not that complicated.
Yeah.
There's no weird session ending stuff or anything like that. It's your current skill level. If you have a question about skill level when that roster report comes out, please reach out to your league operator first regarding your skill level, just because we know that those questions are common. So as long as the roster has correct players and everything is clean on that end, contact us if that's the case. But if it's a skill level question, please reach out to your league operator first. We will be reviewing skill levels between each round. Just like Vegas, skill levels can change, so make sure you take a look at that score sheet very carefully before making any throws. We do need both captains to bring in their score sheets. We know that captains love to be helpful, especially winning captains love to be helpful and take their opponent's score sheet to the desk. However, that often creates challenges for us at the control desk because we're missing something on a score sheet, or we need to talk to the other team or whatever. So please bring your own score sheet to the control desk for us. Amicably sign your opponent's score sheet before returning it. If you have any accomplishments on a score sheet, we do have sweet Southeast Challenge patches.
Ooh, I love the patches. You know that.
They're super special HLT, which stands for Higher Level Tournament patches that you can pick up. It is on you to ask for those, so we're not going to hunt you down because the score sheet says something. Know what you got, ask for it, we'll gladly give it to you. When you bring that score sheet in, if you do have any concerns with the match, if you have any concerns about sportsmanship, skill levels, whatever, we're happy to hear those. Please bring them to us respectfully. That's all we're asking. We're happy to address any challenges or any problems that there are, but we don't need to create chaos or conflict around it. So come on up and we'll help you get it taken care of. During your match, if you do need a hit watch, just wave the red flag. Referees should be around. There's usually at least 2 if there's more than 16 teams in the room, but we may just have 1 depending on the round. Wave it high, wave it under the light. They'll get to you. That's what they're there for. They're not trying to be hard to find. Remember that you asked them to watch a hit, and they're a volunteer, so be very kind to them and accept their call.
Yep.
Those are the rules with volunteers. Let's see. I love that you're on the rules of conduct because my next point said this is a friendly and competitive environment, and we really want to prioritize keeping it that way.
Yeah.
We're all here for a great fun weekend in Jacksonville, and we want to make sure that we can support that for you. So there are rules of conduct in place.
Yeah, 100%.
Know them, follow them, be a good sport. Alert us to any issues calmly when things arise, and we will happily get them taken care of for you and address it. And we really would prefer to not have to escalate any kind of sportsmanship kind of behavior. So keep your team in check, and we won't have any problems. So I think I'm nearing the end. So we will be posting this on YouTube. If you tuned in late or had some questions, want to go back, you can do that. It'll be on YouTube to watch. Just remember to read over these rules. It is the responsibility of all players, not just the captains, to know what's going on. So make sure you're familiar with them. That team certification statement is on the website for you to go ahead and fill out and submit early for the team t-shirt contest. Question in the chat about if we leave them off the sheet. So anyone who is not signed is not allowed to play.
Yeah.
They're not going to be considered part of your eligible roster if they do not sign.
So Brian's question was, is it a problem if you just leave them off the sheet? Not a problem, just so long as you understand that even if they change out of nowhere and they're like, hey, we're able to attend, and like we'll be there in like 10 minutes out of nowhere, and the match is about to start. Right? They're ineligible, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So until they sign, they can sign. However, we're not going to add them to a match mid-round. So they must have signed that certification statement and have been printed on that score sheet as eligible to start the round. We're not going to update a match in the middle of a round. That's not how that works.
Yeah.
So, so make sure that your players sign. I feel like I'm missing things, but I also feel like we're not. We talked about a lot, and I'm pretty excited to get this thing going here in a few days.
I'm just stoked because of all the vendors we're going to have here. One of my favorite things in Vegas is to walk into the giant MiniMania vendor room, as I call it. They got an official name for it, but I always love walking around and getting to see things. But it looks like my friends from Obsessive Q Disorder, Mr. Billy Burke, will be out there doing some Q work. We got Coda Qs on site.
There's 2 Q works happening.
Oh.
So Obsessive Q Disorder at Beaches and Dime Billiards at Legends.
Let's go.
Are both going to be offering some Q work. So whichever location you're at, you can get that done. Do you know where Coda is going to be set up?
Q-Ball.
Yeah, but even prettier.
Oh, are they going to be on the new table that's right there at the front?
Yeah. So when you walk in, and okay, guys, this is not me like fanning out over Predator. I'm not trying to endorse Predator. It's just that the table is gold.
Yeah, it's gold. It's like a golden cloth that's on it. It's very well lit.
I love the gold table.
It is a some have described it as an extravagant looking table. As well, and it's definitely gonna be a fun one. But I'm stoked that Coda Qs will be there.
Yeah,
on that table. It's gonna be awesome.
They're gonna be there, demoing some of their product. So stop by and hang out with them.
Yeah, great company, by the way. So definitely take a look at their stuff.
Hey, we're going to have some really amazing raffles. I just realized
Ooh.
as we're talking about this that some of the raffle information is not posted, and I think that's kind of on purpose, but kind of just, there's a lot that's there, and, one more thing. But there's some really great Q raffles that are coming up during the tournament. So if Q raffles are your thing, you're going to want to come and grab some tickets. There will be Q raffles daily, so make sure that you're ready to get in on those. Do we know when CompuSport will be released? I do not have an answer on that yet. I would like to say Thursday at the latest would be the expectation. Hopefully by tomorrow is the information that I'm getting. So
let's go.
It's coming. It's coming.
Yeah, keep your eyes out though. It will get released, so it'll be there for you.
Hey guys, we appreciate you hanging out with us today and the questions and the comments. If you have any other things that you need or questions, feel free to reach out. If it's a roster eligibility skill level kind of thing, we really appreciate you stopping with your own league operator first before contacting our office. And then if you need further assistance, that's what we're here for.
Yeah, 100%, guys. Well, can't wait to see y'all. Make sure you stop by the live stream table. Come say hi. And, guys, make sure to drive safe, get here safely, and let's have a wonderful and just blessed event for sure.
Team cert forms.
Yeah, get them done. Get them done. Get entered in that raffle.
All right. See you soon.
All right. Bye, guys.